Hello my lovely new reps. So I thought I would take the opportunity this evening just to go through a couple of things using my laptop as I've got it open to show you how different it is using the laptop compared to your device or iPad or something like that you might be using at home. In all honesty, I more often than not will use my mobile phone to place orders, credits, replacements, and to pay my account, just because it's a lot simpler. But I would say probably once a week I come onto the laptop and have a little look this way, because this offers you a lot more than what your device does. So for example, here the Let's Make the Most of the Summer, so that's all the information that's available now with the changes that Avon are making. I think you're joining at an absolutely fantastic time. Previously we've had a minimum order value, so you would have had to have reached £80 in product sales to get any sort of commission, and they are now keeping that £1 rate, which is absolutely brilliant. Also on here then, it's got information about the upcoming Protonol, a little bit about the Avon On app, which is what I recommended to you. So if you haven't got that already, then I suggest that you do, because that's something fantastic. And also this is a really good tool as well that I mentioned, I think last week, possibly on the Messenger group, Avon Social. So I'll just very quickly show you that while we're here. So Avon Social is a program that allows you to select different posts that will appear on your Facebook groups, and they basically do all of the work for you. So if you go to suggested posts up here, for instance, I just click on that. I've already logged my Amy's Avon group there previously, so that's something that you would just have to do to set up, which is quite straightforward. And then it basically gives you all of these different options of various posts that they put up. So for example, there on Wednesday the 10th of June, they've got fancy some fun, try this. Can you see 6 differences between these 2 summer pictures? So it's not always you on your group trying to sell things, it's things to get people engaged on your group as well. But then obviously also they'll do product reviews. So then also on Wednesday the 10th, there's this product review of the foundation there. It's included a quote and a review from someone, and basically you just come over here and say, I like it, you want to use it. I don't like it, swap it. So just so you can see, I'll do that now for you, and all it'll do is it'll keep the same time and date, but it'll just give you a different option that you can use there for your Avon Social. So that's one little thing that you won't get on your device if you're using that. You need to come onto a laptop or a computer to be able to do it. Right, so the main thing I wanted to do coming on here this evening was just to show you some of the basic, simple things that you're going to need to be able to do to run your business. Your screen up here might look slightly different than mine, because I'm sales leader and your representative. So I think for you, you might have these names slightly differently, but you just need to find it where you can place an order. So that's the first thing that I'm going to show you. I know some of you have already used this already. So we've got campaign 10 there, and I'm just going to simply press start my order. Something to be aware of here as well, you've also got this hot buy section here that you can have a quick look at the offers as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. So start my order. So first things first, you've got this drop down menu here. So if I wanted to, they've taken that away now, I think they're stopping back ordering, but once you get to the point that you've maybe got a good customer base going, you might be able to start taking pre-orders for campaign 11, for instance, to be able to keep them. And I'll talk to you more about that now. I'd actually forgotten they'd taken that back ordering down, so I don't know whether they might even get rid of that drop down menu. Anyway, you just put in your 5-digit product code number here. So this is an order that I've already had. So it's the Revertilist bundle with those plum pin shots. So I've got that shown up there. So I literally just put in that 5-digit code, put in your quantity there. If you press the magnifying glass, it'll come up with a brief description for you there. I'm just going to go down and save that order a moment. and it'll reappear like this. For you to be aware as well, at the bottom of this page, you've also got everything about your brochures. So remember, we're currently on campaign 10, but you can also now order brochures for campaign 11 and even for campaign 12 as well. But if I was you, in your order, you just want your campaign 11 brochures to come with your order. Now, because I've already pressed save on that, if I wanted to, I can now view that order. So if you've put in a large number of products and you want to double check something, you're able to view that order there. Now, this is quite useful at times because here, once you view the order, you've got various things at the top here that you can have a shortcut to. So sales tools, for instance. This is where you can get samples. So if you're looking at samples for fragrances or any skincare ranges, you've got all the different samples there. There's a little scroll down key here that you can scroll that down and see lots of different things. Sales aids. So these are the little canvassing cards that you'd have got in your starter kit. Quite useful if you're posting these through neighbours or local area to try and promote the fact that you are now doing Avon, and if people want to have a brochure, there's that there. And then stationery, which is probably the most important one and the one that you're going to need. You've got lots of different things here. So if you want your paper bags to put your products in to deliver them, they're all there. Your customer order forms, pack of 50 there. Prospecting cards you don't need because they're more for sales leaders looking for representatives. Returns bag, I would suggest you order yourself 1 or 2 each of those, so if you've got any returns they can go back as well. And also if there's any, I can't see them on there, but I've sent you the codes also for the brochure bags, so the plastic bags that the brochures go into to keep them dry if if you're giving them to customers and asking them to put them back on the doorstep for you. And I would also order yourself some returns labels, the Parcel Force ones and the Avon ones. So you've got that there. Promotion at the top here then. No promotions currently there. And then you've also got an online version of the brochure for you to be able to flick through as well. So once you've done everything you need to there, you just press continue again. It'll always take you to that brochure. Continue again. So this is where you can review the order so far. So carried over from my previous campaign, I'm starting on an automatic 25% because I hit that £170 last campaign. So remember, I would have told you about this rollover. It'll give you a running total of where you currently are. Now, I'm not sure whether this will include any online sales. It might just be what you're doing through your rep account. It asks you then to put in a number of customers. Don't feel you have to be true there. I generally just shove in anything and make it up as I go along. Press continue again. It sometimes, sorry, it does ask you to put that in. Apologies. Put one in there. Okay, press continue there. And then it gives you your delivery and summary. So it shows me at the moment they're going to charge me £3.50 delivery. This is really important for you to start paying attention to. Remember that I'll have to double check, but it is going to 2 lots of free delivery for representatives now, but that is only if your order is over £30. If your order is under £30, they will charge you £3.50. If you use more than your 2 and your order is over £30, then they will charge you £1.50, I believe. Now then, it then gives you a brief summary of what you've got, but also the price here. So that's always important to check that what the price that the customer has put down on their order form, if that's how you've collected the order, matches the price that's available here. Now you can keep going right through to this final page as much as you want and then coming back out of it again, because nothing goes through until you press that submit order to Avon. So that's something quite useful for you to remember. Right, I'm just going to go back to the home page now because I don't want to submit that order. I've got more that I want to add to it. So again, if I want to add to this order now, I come back in, place an order again, but this time, because that order is saved, it is over here as an order number. So don't do another start my order. You want to be adding to that order there. So if I click on that, that page will appear again. So I just add to the order like I did previously. Now, hot buys, if you're looking at these hot buys, sometimes there's some really good deals on there, sometimes not so much. I'm gonna have a little look. I haven't even looked at these ones yet myself. So let's have a little look what they're gonna give us in campaign 10. Okay, so they're offering the 500ml Scentsy shower gel. So that's the really big ones, not the smaller ones. £6.50 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 bottles. Not a bad deal. Just remember that the prices that appear here, you will not earn any commission on. They are set prices. So if you decide to get any of these to promote on your Facebook groups or anything like that, then you can sell them separately, you can sell them as bundles, but make sure you add a little bit extra on so you are earning some money off them. Also with these, if you wanted to buy, for instance, that clear skin pack, you sold the items individually, but 1 or 2 didn't sell, you are able to split the bundle up and you're able to return the things that you don't sell. So on the basis of returns, go back to this screen again, and if you go to credits this time, apologies if I've lost you already. This is a bit of a long one just to go through. So on your credits, you've got 2 options, credits and replacements. So credits is where you're getting money back, you're sending the products back. Replacements, I'll go through that in a second. Now, a couple of different ways. If you know which invoice the product is in that you're returning, then you can look for that invoice here. It says display all available invoices at the bottom there. So you can see all of those different invoices. Don't be alarmed, I put in so many, I get unlimited free delivery. So as soon as I hit £30, I usually submit my order and then just start a new one. But you could also just search for a product here. So if I just put in pillow for the pillow spray, that will appear there. So that's the amount of pillow sprays I've got on various orders so far. Now up here you've got all your different reason codes. More often than not, I just put surplus stock, could not sell. That's absolutely fine. So you put your quantity in there, drop down menu, you put the number that relates to it, and then you just press save credits at the bottom. That's simple. I will go through, if you have to do a credit, all I would suggest is maybe dropping me a message or giving me a ring, and I'll talk you through it on the first time, because you then need to put the items into a returns bag, you need to fill in a returns form, and then you need the Avon barcode and a Parcel Force barcode on that bag for it to be able to go back. Replacements here, this has already happened. It is frustrating, it does happen, where on occasions you will open up your delivery and for some reason there's an item missing that you've ordered and you've been charged for it, it's on your invoice, but it's just not there. So ordered and charged but missing from box, code 54. A bit like the credit, you just put in the quantity, you put in 54 as your reason, you put the product code in again, it'll reappear here, save it to your representative replacements. Next time you place an order, they'll just put a replacement in the box for free for you. Final thing, I promise for now, is I just want to make you aware that you're able to keep a track of your President's Club. Now, because you're new as well, this might feel a little overwhelming to begin with, but it's something that I know some of you are going to be massively on track of achieving this. Maybe not this soon at the moment, because this will now run out in December. We go year to year, so you'll only have from now to December to reach the targets, but the way some of you have already started selling, that is possible. So this is mine at the moment, so I can see that I've got £2,000 more that I need to get in product sales for me to be able to hit that bronze level. If I took the 11 campaigns to do that, I know I need to average £188 product sales each campaign for me to be able to achieve that bronze. So this is just a running total each campaign, so you can see where you're at and where you're going. Frustratingly at the moment, the Avon website isn't up to date, so you can't see what's available, but I will happily send you that information if you want it. So I've kind of gone on and on here. This is coming up to 15 minutes long, so apologies, and well done if you've managed to stick with me for this long. Final thing before I go, quick zoom here, make a payment. So I can see I've got £95 sitting on my account that I need to pay. And also, if you wanted to just keep a quick look at your account balance, this here gives you basically a running total all the time of how your balance works out. If discount appears here, which it is appearing for me, it means that somebody has used your online store, and that is the commission that you have earned. Orders going through there are obviously as charges. Discount reclaim is where somebody's ordered something on the online shop, for instance, and it's out of stock, so they've had to refund the money to the customer, so they now recharge you the commission that you've made, basically. And then any card payments that you make off your account also appears there. Right, I'm not going to bore you anymore. Hopefully this is a good starting point. If you've got any questions, please do not hesitate to get in contact. No question is too small, too silly. We've all been there, so just give me a shout.